Here we go. So, in this video, what I want to explore is something that I've actually been exploring in meditation, and I was actually just telling my sweetheart about it. I think it was yesterday or the day before, and I was telling her how just fucking crazy the experience was because here's what I've come to learn about happiness. Here's what I've come to learn about everything in regards to manifestation, and that is specification. And that is, you're looking for something. You're looking for a future event, something that's going to fulfill you. It's going to bring you happiness. It's going to bring you everything that it is that you're looking for, which is why you're pursuing the route of the meditation. You're pursuing the route of trying to manifest, right? Specific is very important here. And here's what I've come to learn. I've been talking about time management, I've been talking about energy management and all that kind of stuff. Here's what I've come to learn. If you are not specific with your energy, if you're not specific with your time, if you're not specific with, like, say for instance, you know what makes you happy, right? That's a really good thing to know. Because then you can, okay, like that, or like whatever it is, like, so that's what's important. And this specific aspect of this, the reason why it's so important to understand this specific aspect is because what I've come to understand regarding meditation and what it is that I've been practicing in meditation recently is this. You are much more likely to manifest physically in matter, right? And of course, neurochemically within the body, what it is that you're trying to manifest if you are specific down to the fine detail. And when I say fine detail, I mean like scene-wise. What is in that scene? Is there a table? How many, if there is a table, how many cups or glasses are on it? What does the view outside of the window look like? This kind of stuff. Specification is important here because think about it this way. Think about how much detail is in every environment, right? And depending on how you feel in an environment, each detail actually influences that, right? So say, for instance, you're in an environment and you feel really great in an environment, right? There are details within that environment that are supporting that feeling or those feelings of greatness, of, joy, of gratitude, of happiness, of, ecstasy, euphoria, peace, whatever it is. There are details within the environment that support that you're experiencing. And so when it comes to looking to manifest, the reason why it's so important to be specific is because that is direction. Like, when I say specific, I mean down to the fine detail. Okay, the cup or the glass or the coffee mug, whatever it is on the table, maybe there's something etched in it. Maybe that etching in it, maybe there's something written, I don't know. Like, it could be anything. Little details, how something's placed, this, that, and the other. Specification is what creates foundation. There needs to be that, and if there isn't, you're going to lack a serious amount of. It's kind of like this. Like I was saying before, the detail. Your experience is literally in the detail, and if you don't have that, then you're missing out on. It's kind of like this, right? In order for a human body to exist, right? In order for you to be able to move your body, there are a whole faculty of things required inside of your body, right? Detail, down to the fine bones, organs, tendons, muscles, all that stuff. And it's so interesting because, like, for me, like, the way that I've been going about kind of like meditation and manifestation is like, it's been very broad. It's been very kind of like general, like all over the place. The way to happiness, the way to get what you want is specification, detail. What do you want the glare from the sun to look like on something, on anything? Like, that's how this stuff works. And getting down to that changes the dynamics of everything. And so, yeah, like, specific, and the reason, here's the interesting thing to me, very interesting thing to me. I've been exploring worth for myself for a while. I think that one of the reasons why for me that it's been so challenging for me to be specific is because one of the reasons why I don't look at detail, one of the reasons why I don't look at the fine detail comes back to my ideas of worth and how I see myself, or how I used to see myself in that way. And it's like, oh, it doesn't matter, the details, they don't matter. Well, why don't they matter? They don't matter because, I'm not worth it mattering. So, like, I think that when it comes down to specification, and when someone's asked to be specific in regards to what they want, I think that a lot of people actually don't, it's not that they don't know what they want, it's that they don't believe that they're worthy of what it is that they actually want. And so that actually tends to negate specification and fine detail and, like, okay, like, I don't know, it could be anything. Truly, like, worth and deserving, it's very interesting how this stuff works. So I'm here exploring, just, like, the route of how all this stuff unfolds and what it means and where it goes and what it does, and I'm learning that happiness is not a general thing. Like, genuine, true fucking happiness is not a genuine thing. It's fucking fine in detail, and it is the experience that you have when you're walking out of your bathroom and everything that this stuff is subconscious and unconscious, by the way. It's all that stuff. When you're walking out of your bathroom and you're going to the kitchen, or you're walking out of the kitchen and you're going, out of your door, and like wherever you live, like, everything in your environment, specifics, details, everything affects you, even if it's on a subconscious level, even if it's something that you're used to that's just repeating itself over and over again. It's just very interesting how all of this stuff affects everything, and how, like, when it comes down to happiness, when it comes down to meaning, purpose, fulfillment, all that stuff, fine detail is required, because if you do not include that, it's kind of just like, okay, here, be a human being, be a human body, but don't worry about the bones, don't worry about the skeletal structure. It's like that. It's not gonna work. You're just gonna have a fucking pile of skin, and that's it. So, being direct, being very straightforward, not any bullshit, just, like, having a clear idea for what it is that you want, and then using that and specifically diving into details. From what I'm coming to understand, it does not work any other way, and I think that's very fascinating.